former Nandi Hills Member of Parliament Alfred Keter is telling Raila Odinga to stop interfering with the process of impeaching Nairobi Governor Sakaja. By now, I think we've all come across these stories of how Raila Odinga is moving up and down to ensure that Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja is not impeached. So this is Alfred Keter message to Raila Odinga. I shared this message on his X handle and says, Raila Odinga, stop interfering with the impeachment process and let Sakaja go. Nairobi is the capital city. Enough is enough. Hashtag impeach Sakaja. So this is a short and straight message from Alfred Keter to Raila Odinga. But is Raila Odinga going to listen to this? Of course no. As now I see even people on social media mocking Raila Odinga, calling him names like Baba Fua, and a man who is soiling his legacy for the sake of money, and that Raila Odinga is greedy, is a man who is just the problem of this country. So I think right now the move to impeach Governor Sakaja is now taking a different direction, and it looks like the Nairobi MCAs have decided that enough is enough and this man must go. Sakaja must go. Raila Odinga to come in and try to intervene. It must be true that what these MCAs are accusing Sakaja of must be true, because once you see a politician of Raila level trying to interfere with this, just know that it is really getting out of hand. So Raila Odinga, being Raila Odinga, a man of handshakes, a man who believes with the leadership without accountability, is he again trying to wash Sakaja same way he did with a former CS Anwar Guru. We remember the NYS scandal when Raila told us that Anwar Guru ni mweupe kama pamba and all that. I don't know why Raila I think it took Kenyans long to realize who Raila is. That for so long we were told, or we were made to believe, that Raila Odinga is the father of democracy, Raila Odinga is the father of a devolution of constitution, that Raila Odinga is that one politician who just hates corruption, who hates bad governance, who hates all these negative issues. But now it is emerging that Raila Odinga is worse than the politicians whom we've known to be just participating in corruption. And you see, I'm also seeing comments on social media. Kenyans are saying that it is even good that Raila has failed to clinch the presidency of this country, because they are saying that with what we're witnessing right now, if at one point Raila Odinga could ever get the chance to lead this country, then it could be a disaster. So Kenyans are believing that indeed it was not a mistake that Raila Odinga has participated in 5 elections, and in all these he has failed to clinch the presidency. So we're waiting to see how it is going to go on, and these whole issues with Sakaja and how he is going to interfere with it. But I believe that the MCAs, the Nairobi ODM MCAs, are going to listen to Raila Odinga. This one I'm sure of, that Sakaja is going nowhere, and that Raila Odinga, being Raila Odinga, will interfere with this issue, and that the MCAs will drop this motion, this move. It is just a matter of time. I know if indeed that because to me, I also believe that the coming out of this impeachment motion, to me, at first, or I still believe that it is just a psyops by government. You said the whole of last week, Kenyans have been talking about SHA mega scandals. Kenyans have been exposing how non-existent hospitals are receiving money, and that even today, from the last week, the whole of last week to today, Kenyans are still calling for the resignation of Health CS Aden Duale. So to me, I believe that this thing of Sakaja impeachment doesn't exist. I believe that it's just that the government is playing psyops to get us from discussing this issue, to stop Kenyans from discussing the SHA scandal. Before, it is shameful. It is shameful for a government to steal from the health sectors. Money meant to help the sick and vulnerable is being chewed by these people who don't have anything, who don't have something good to stand for. So I believe that this is a government move to try as much as possible to get Kenyans out of the rail, to make Kenyans stop talking about SHA. But I see that Kenyans are not stopping, and they are still calling for the resignation of Aden Duale. I've seen the likes of MP Peter Salasya saying that once we are back from the recess, the first thing we are going to do it is to call for the resignation of this man, because we cannot have a CS, a corrupt CS, at the helm of this sensitive and crucial sector like health sector. So to me, as much as people are talking about this impeachment, I still believe that this is a government psyops, and all this Raila Odinga this, Raila Odinga that, just there to try to keep our mind busy. To keep our mind busy, to just make Kenyans talk, to make Kenyans lament. You see, government has played a lot of psyops this year, and it is going to come. So it is just Kenyans to know when to talk about a certain issue and when not to. Because the government know that once something big is exposed, the government always come with something to try and make you forget about that expose. And this is what they are doing with Governor Sakaja. I am convinced 100% sure that Governor Sakaja is not going anywhere, that there is no intention to impeach Governor Sakaja, especially when I saw that this song is being led by Robert Alai. Come on. I want to believe that there is nothing of the intentions are not there. It's just that the government is trying to play psyops with this, and that the government wants us to stop talking about Aden Duale, to stop talking about the SHA CEO, who is being alleged to be sending money to hospitals being owned by his friend. So this is just a move by the government to stop us talking, to stop us from asking questions, and to stop us from exposing these hospitals and SHA frauds and all that. So let us wait and see, but I believe that Governor Sakaja is going nowhere. This one, I 110% believe that Governor Sakaja is not going anywhere, because this is a government playing its cards well, trying to just make you forget and just try to make you move forward. But you see what Aden Duale is doing right now is playing with the camera, just trying to smile and to make Kenyans believe that he's working, while he, deep inside, he knows that they have stolen this money, that they have played dirty, and that Kenyans are aware of this. So they are just trying to move like they are working, like moving the DCI, trying to, these are the hospitals and its files, and these are the hospitals that will, you're accused of corruption. You cannot tell me that corruption can happen in health ministry without the knowledge of Aden Duale. Kenya no. So Aden Duale should stop playing all these politics and should step aside. This is what I want to have. This is what I want to happen, that Aden Duale must step aside, uchunguzi ufanywe, and thereafter, if indeed he is not involved, then it will be good to go back to office. But as of now, I'm not even convinced what he's doing, and all these to do moving files, to do want the DCI to come forward, and this is just these politicians playing politics. So let's see how this is going. But to me, I am telling you this, that Nairobi governor Johnson Arthur Sakaja is not going anywhere, because this is politics, because this government want us to stop talking about Sham, and now they are moving this information forward so that we can now change our focus and talk about Sakaja. So time will tell, but I know for sure Governor Sakaja is going nowhere. So that is it for me for now. Thanks for watching, and this is Sophia Live.